Hi everyone, thanks for watching. It's Shelly with the Lemonade Store, and today I did a little piece for one of the December challenges on Instagram, and I wanted to try out this new masking fluid pen. So like I said, all the supplies are going to be listed below in the description, and so here I'm just making some stars, and I really don't have much of an idea what I want to do, but the prompt was it is the season to sparkle, so I just immediately thought of some stars, and I don't think I really had much of an idea of what I was doing here, but just wanted to kind of see how the masking fluid would work. So then I started to, after I waited for the masking fluid to dry, I am going to use some Dr. P.H. Martin's Hydrous watercolors. So I'm wetting the paper. This is Watercolor Paper Canson, which is a really good affordable watercolor paper. So I just cut it down, and so I'm wetting the paper, and I grab my liquid watercolors and just did 2 drops. That's all I needed for this paper, and because I love the way it looks in water, I have to move it around, which it's really fun. It's fun to experiment with that too if you guys get those pens. It's just, I mean, those watercolors are awesome. So it's so much pigment with just 2 drops, and I'm just gonna move it around and keep diluting the watercolor as I get further down on my page. And so I'll just kind of let that go for a minute. So I used a heat tool. I didn't film that part, sorry about that, but I used a heat tool to kind of quickly dry the watercolor background, and then it was really easy to remove the masking fluid. I did not let it sit on the paper for very long, and I think someone had mentioned on Instagram they wanted to know if it left any kind of a blue tint, and it was kind of hard for me. I didn't notice any blue tint, but most of my watercolor was all blue, so I'll test it out a couple more times and let you know what I find. So then I'm taking the Calligraphy Fine Tech Gold palette and just painting my little stars gold, and then I'm going to paint my big star and the star beam, also a couple different shades of the gold as part of that palette. It's a really beautiful palette. I mean, it shimmers so beautifully. It's just gorgeous. So if you haven't tried it, you should definitely check out those watercolors. Super pretty. So after removing my tape and the cardboard, since it's a lettering challenge, I grabbed, I have these Sakura Jelly Roll metallic gel pens and super sparkly, so I kind of outlined my stars. So using this pen, I used, I think, a gold and a silver to do the lettering, and I started with a gold, and I'm doing some faux calligraphy. And if you don't know what faux calligraphy is, that's just when you can use any type of pen, but you're basically going to draw in the thicker downstrokes. And I'll be working on a blog post here that's going to go over how I do my faux calligraphy. But basically, you can kind of watch how I do this. I'm just thickening anywhere you would have a heavier downstroke. So the downstrokes of the S, you draw in the downstroke of your stem of your P, and you just do that throughout to get the faux calligraphy look. So in the end, I just kind of added a little bit of a shadow to the silver and outlined my star, and that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching.